You have reached your destination.
People in poverty dying on fraud. They're in your houses, in your cars, in your devices, in your palms, in your mind, in your spirit. Anybody else here hitting the limit? Man's not happy, man's not flexing. Man, this city's got fucking depressing. I see checkpoints, I see fuzz, I see the rascals holding us, and that's not right. What are we working for? What are we talking for? Misery circling more, hands up ready to fall. Breaking jaws and locked doors, breaking their spirit, breaking their mind, breaking their signals, breaking their signs. Let the anarchy reign. Now is the time. Time to be livid. Time to be vexed. Don't pull your punches and don't hold your breath. If you don't stand up,
Heard you need some help. What's up?
You're the crew that's been sticking it to Albion. Can't believe someone else is. Thought I was alone, right? Not doing much, just putting the word out. But you? Taking action, mate.
Yeah, well, I was getting pretty bored sitting around watching old sitcoms. Plus, you know, go democracy or whatever. So, what do you have for us?
Almost got clip finding this. All of Albion's operational data for the entire city. Convoy routes, surveillance targets, assets. It's all there. Thinking you can make good use of that.
That's for fucking sure.
Here's a sample. Albion's closed King's Cross to the public, right? But what people don't know is that they're using it as their logistics centre, materials,
Albion's operational plans are just what we needed to really get some traction. We'll have to take a close look at this. How do we take King's Cross offline?
Albion's housed a massive hybrid power. Getting to that generator ain't gonna be easy. They've locked it up tighter since I last saw.
What should I do?
My news drones are still in here. They should be functional. You can use one of them. Probably have better luck piloting it too, yeah?
Well, causing a power surge in a hybrid power generator isn't like making a toasty. We're going to need detailed specifications.
We've got to check it out.
Disturbance detected. Beginning investigation. All criminal offenders will...
Get a load of this.
Cool.
According to this, there's an override code that'll get us into the generator's system.
No new crimes reported for the immediate. Investigating disturbance. Updating patient. Investigation underway.
That's it. Use the code on the generator and I can trigger a power surge.
There should be enough to take King's Cross offline, and the rail system too.
Investigating disturbance.
Here we go.
We got a gold mine of information out of St. Pancras. Albion convoys, informants, gear, you name it. Everything we need to ignite the people of London, like we did in Camden. Derail Albion's operations and give the people a reason to rise up, borough by borough. The more we do that, the more we'll get allies flocking to the cause. We'll show London that DedSec is here for them.
That was off the chain, mate. I knew DedSec weren't the bad guys Albion was saying. Now the rest of Camden will too. Thanks.
Cheers, mate.
Now that you've shown the borough what DedSec is really all about, there are going to be folks wanting to join up. A lot of people have been looking for a way to fight back. In fact, there's one in particular I suspect will contact you very soon. I happen to know they're champing at the bit.
Yeah, we don't exactly have strict entrance exams. Send them our way.
Well, fuck me, you're still alive. I owe Sabine tenner. Not only that, but your resistance handiwork just opened up a whole new source of information. So now I spy with my hypothetical eye something interesting at the Ministry of Civic Management.
What is it?
The Signals Intelligence Response Service, or SIRS, or the Earl Grey Gestapo, have developed a surveillance technology called AR Reconstruction. It's the bleeding edge of privacy rights violation, and thus it could be very useful in our attempts to find Zero Day.
I'll be a genius if I didn't think with my penis. Get them thinking I'm awesome. Man, them approach with caution. True say we came with a bun, some but true say we came for the bun. That's some brown thing that I could put my paws on. Did you see what I done? Came in the black Benz, left in the white one. I'm just a hoodlum, I came in my Benz.
You have reached your destination.
Did you see what I done? Came in the black Benz, left in the...
If you're feeling out of your depth or like you could use a breather, you can always call on your new teammates to step in. It's your call.
That's the advantage of working together instead of alone.
Hypnotizer, come let me try some, you can climb on. Oh, you're a shy one, who you tryna hide from?
All right, we're here.
In theory, the AR reconstruction should allow me to use various sources of surveillance data to rebuild past events. Access a data relay, and I can scrape all the metadata for this area. That's it. Now, let's take this autocratic wet dream for a test drive.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Fuck me, that is wicked.
You're right. We definitely need this extremely cool thing I want for investigating Zero Day. Shit, for some reason I can't clone it to our servers. All right, access the network here, and let's see if we can't find out where to nick one. Located the CTOS hub. Aha! The SIRS has deployed this technology at their HQ, and I've just nabbed their manual on how to set up the system. Now, Scarpa, you can't steal their toy if they throw you in the gulag.
So, Bagley, how exactly are we going to go about stealing an AR thingy?
The program is hosted on a server that's on the roof of SIRS HQ. All you have to do is grab the whole thing, then take it to a few high-density locations so I can recalibrate it to the DedSet network and clone my own version.
Aren't servers like pretty big though? How do I get it off?
We need to find someone with access to a cargo or construction drone that can fly it off of there. Perfect opportunity to recruit a heavy lifter to the cause, I'd say.
Sorry, dumb question, but what is a heavy lifter and where can I get one?
Well, let's put our thinking caps on, shall we? Now, who in London would have access to a construction drone? Could it be a construction worker?
Thanks, Bagley. You can shut up now.
Not so hard, was it? There's an active construction yard nearby. I dare say you'll probably be able to find a construction worker to recruit there. Here's the coordinates.
Our engineers have seen most accidents you can think of.
I'll have that working for you again in no time.
Whatever the accident, whatever the problem, Com can keep your optic working and keep you legal. Com Mobile.
They look promising.
Oh, they have a beastly drone friend. I mean, the person looks sufficient too. Occupation? Check. Drone? Check. This could be the one. Oh, they have a beastly drone friend. I mean, the...
Hey, how are you? Look, be cool. Don't act surprised. You want to chat?
You're saying you're with DedSec? I could use the help.
Sure, maybe. What's up?
Clan Kelly helped me pay a medical bill, and I've been working off the debt. Problem being, they keep adding to what I owe, and are basically using me like an indentured servant.
Cool, cool. We're on it.
Clan Kelly will bleed our new friend dry if we don't do something. This particular construction site is a money laundering front for a Kelly chapter out of Camden Market. Any record of the debt would be stored there.
Copy that.
Don't have the right tool for the job? You can exchange your gadget for a different one that's better suited to the situation.
Wow. The Kellys are like a sex rash all over Camden Market. They're growing out of control.
You're looking for a terminal or some kind of device that Clan Kelly would have stored the debt records on.
Wicked.
Building a resistance group requires operatives with specialized skills. Technical abilities, firearms handling, and physical training are all valuable. Bare-knuckle boxing rings are a good place to find people who are good at throwing punches, or taking them. By defeating each opponent in an arena, you'll have an opportunity to face its best fighter. Prove your physical superiority, and they may consider joining DedSec. I'm guessing that's some sort of primate society thing.
Urgent call. Possible hostile at your location. Investigating. Stand by.
Putting an end to the chase now. I'll have a look.
Control, we are unsighted on suspect. Over.
I'm going in. I swear they were right over there. Still there?
We're on their tail. Over.
That must have hurt.
suspect.
Right, you're going to raise all record of their debt, putting our new friend back into the black and, more importantly, out of Clan Kelly's reach.
Brilliant.
Transfer complete.
Watch your back. Received. We are in pursuit.
Control, I've lost sight of the target. Over.
There's a gun. No, you're around here. Explosive. Negative. Suspect is gone. Issue an APW.
That Clan Kelly debt you had shouldn't be a problem anymore. I'd still steer clear of them, but that's pretty solid advice.
What a relief. You know, despite what I heard recently, you lot are real decent.
So, do you want to fight? Not me, just in general. For DedSec.
Just what I was hoping to hear. I mean,
You have reached your destination.
DedSec resurgence have prompted Parliament to approve the use of lethal force for Albion contractors. CEO Nigel Cass had this to say.
DedSec terrorists will quickly find that Albion, unlike the police force of this city, is battle-tested and proven in the field.
The Prime Minister's office has called this shoot-to-kill mandate a drastic but necessary
Great
measure
timing,
to
yeah?
make London safe.
Here, your new optic.
DedSec is no game, yeah? Can't be a normal person by day and a resistance fighter by night.
Normal? Normal like Albion gunning people down in the street?
You don't have to tell me. I know when something has to change. I'm just scared to let go of everything.
No, look. You're just making sure that the things you care about have a world to be safe in.
Right. Welcome aboard, etc., etc. I'll give you the speech later. Right now, we need you and your big, strong drone friend to get on top of SIRS HQ and steal a server. Think you can handle that?
I'm on my way.
Auto drive now disabled.
many years, London enjoyed a...
I'm here.
I'll highlight the server with the AR reconstruction software. It's out of reach, so you'll need to use a heavy cargo drone to steal it.
All right, I've secured the server to your vehicle. It's your turn. Oh, and drive safe. Wouldn't want you to blow up now, would we?
Wait, what? Blowing up is a possibility. No, I don't want to blow up.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
This will do. Remain in the area until I've downloaded enough data to the server. Download complete. I need a wider sample of data, so I'm pushing you the coordinates to a new location. This is brilliant. Look at this. It's compiling data from the surveillance infrastructure. Nearby CTOS drones, civilian optics, CCTV, and then it assembles those scraps into what happened in this location 24 hours ago. Fantastic.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
All right, scraping data from optics, CTOS cameras, microphones, laptops. Say, do you reckon SRS uses this to watch people shag? Fucking hell, do they use it for anything but watching people shag?
Bagley, drones. There are drones. Help!
Well, shit. Can you do anything to lose your new friends? Maybe invite them to a pottery night or overshare something personal. Whatever you do, just get to the last location in one piece.
Fuck. All right, I guess.
Transfer complete. I'm missing one last data set. Pushing you the coordinates to the location now.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
They're still on me, Bagley.
Don't let the drones destroy the server before I'm done. Get out of the lorry and take care of them. Shoot them, throw rocks at them, destroy them psychologically with cyberbullying. Just keep them busy until the transfer's complete. Alright, I've got it. Now, can't lug around this server forever. We should probably wipe our prints off it anyway.
Go on.
I'll overload the CPUs to cause a power spike and destroy the battery unit. The electromagnetic pulse should destroy both the server and the drones. So, you know, run! Well, that was fun, wasn't it? We pulled off a heist, made life a bit harder for the tyrants of the world, and most importantly, I got a new toy to play with. Now, run along back to the safe house. Sabine wants you and your new teammates for a briefing.
Suspicious persons shall be flagged for investigation.
Well done, team. It's good to see the safe house filling up again. The only way we're going to keep London from falling into total oppression is by rebuilding the resistance. We need to recruit, train, build back our arsenal. The people are itching to rise up and take their city back. We just need to show them that DedSec are fighting along with them.
Sure, but can't we just take all the arseholes out and... ta-da! Problem solved.
Albans controlling the whole city, silencing anyone who dares to question them.
And Clan Kelly, they're preying on the most vulnerable. We need to take them out too.
Fair, but remember that this zero-day hacker group is still out there. They took out DedSec once, and it's a good bet they'll try again. I believe they were responsible for the bombings and framed DedSec. With your help, I plan to get to the bottom of this mystery.
I'd say that's a full docket. Enough talk. Let's unfuck London.
I found a lead that may help us unravel more about Zero Day and the bombings we ate shit for. I've picked up an encrypted signal from the Tone conference site that's been broadcasting on a loop since the night of the bombing. Go investigate. You might even get to try out that fancy new AR tech we stole. I mean, creatively shared.
Not interested.
A reminder, Albion services are operating for your safety. Please comply with any and all directives from Albion personnel.
What now? This is definitely worth 1,000 words. What's happening?
Fucking asshole. Assholes. Could you not stand so close?
Hey, how are you? Look, be cool. Don't act surprised. You want to chat?
So, you are with DedSec, yes? And you've done nothing about the clouds of panic gas attacking the people of London.
What?
The chemicals, fear toxins, the drones spray them into the atmosphere. It's citywide, keeps everyone complicit. All of the authorities are involved.
Look,
I've identified who is behind this. Also their resources and where they are operating from. So it's simple. You want to prove you're not part of the fear gas agenda? Take care of this. Then maybe I'll trust you.
yeah, I'll give it a try. Well, they seem nice-ish, but is there anything to what they're actually saying, Bags?
Oh no, she's off her fucking lid for sure. Allegedly, her shadowy cabal is headquartered at a nearby Albion field office. Might be worth investigating regardless.
All right then. Let's solve a non-mystery.
The really ain't on nothing. You can't do dirt on me. You gonna go get your cousin?
Bagley, what you got for me?
Some Albion guards posted here are selling pallets of high-tech weaponry to Clan Kelly at a healthy markup. I mean, sure, it's corrupt, but it hardly rises to the level of evil scheme.
Ooh, I love breaking stuff.
Spread out and find the bastard! Drone, spread out and search. Check back with the others.
There are the weapons.
no. That was let fly.
Well, look at you. You stamped out that conspiracy so thoroughly it never existed in the first place. Shall we inform our friend?
All right, mate, we did everything on your list, but there wasn't a conspiracy. Just a bunch of regular buttholes doing regular butthole stuff.
What? Oh no. Did you get those with the toxin too? I told you it's very dangerous. Shit. Well, you still took out their resources. Good enough. You proved yourself trustworthy. For now.
So, do you want to fight? Not me, just in general. For DedSec.
Yes. I think we'll make a formidable team.
Auto drive now enabled.
The more badasses, the merrier, right?
Yes. I'm ready to go bastard hunting with you lot.
Sweet.
Albion's got all the best toys.
God damn it! No!
Derpity derp 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 derp.
Auto drive now disabled.
Leave me alone. I'm a busy man.
If we are going to get shot at, we should have a team medic.
It's better than watching tutorials on how to suture your own wounds.
That's right.
Auto drive now enabled. You have reached your destination.
It is eerie being here where so many died. These ruins are like an open wound for the city.
It's been abandoned for months, so it's a bit hard to see security all over the building that should be undergoing repairs. Seems a bit suspicious, doesn't it?
Good point, Bagley. Tell me what I'm looking for.
Any kind of device or component that could still be emitting the signal. It seems to be coming from within the rubble.
I should scout around, get my bearings.
Secret search. Go.
All clear over here. Moving on.
Suspect is still here. Nothing here. Redirecting. Wait, what was that noise?
Clear. Let's keep looking.
All good. I'll try somewhere else. Nobody's here. Searching elsewhere.
What a fuck up. They've gone.
Right, let's spread out and look.
What's next?
Moving on, there's nothing here.
Oh, clear it out. Clear. Let's move on. Clear. Let's... Looking. Nothing out of the ordinary here.
Search complete. Sync time codes.
Terrific.
What the fuck?
This is it. The signal is coming from this spider-bot fragment. No indication yet who it belongs to.
It's taken a lot of damage. Any idea what it is doing here?
Difficult to say, but with an AR reconstruction, we may be able to see what happened to it and if it relates to the attack. Access data relays in the vicinity, and I can compile enough data to build the AR reconstruction.
Get off that.
Perfect. 2 more data relays to go. One more data relay and I'll have it. That should do it. Now, I'll just take the audio from this stream and the video from these 36 and... Got it. Go back to where you found that spider bot and I'll show you the AR reconstruction from the night of the explosion.
Right. Got it.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
You brought the payload? Fuck, think we'd go back for you? Don't trust the Kelly dog.
There, that does it. Kelly dog. This clearly implicates Clan Kelly in the bombings.
Not their style. Probably a handoff. Most likely the Kellys were a supplier.
So who is this woman? Not part of Clan Kelly. I think she may be in Zero Day.
Well, don't just stand there. Keep looking.
Bagley, see if you can determine who was controlling the spider bot.
I've now fully decrypted the signal the Spiderbot is broadcasting. And while I cannot identify a specific user, it is a call code used by the Metropolitan Police Service.
Of course the fucking cops were watching.
The reconstruction continues behind that rubble.
So what? You want me to quantum tunnel through it?
Quantum tunnel technology is at least 10 years away, but Spiderbots and drones are here today. You could try one of those if you don't feel like waiting.
Good idea.
Why don't you aim those human eyeballs of yours at the van's cargo?
Right, got it.
RDX nitrogen, and the exact same detonator system like the bombs that were planted at Parliament.
That settles it. It was Zero Day.
There, hurry. Got all the delivery.
So you were hired to supply all the targets? Shut it, we're all on need to know.
Multiple teams were used, of course. Zero Day is at least tactically sound.
That's certainly one way to pull off a massive coordinated attack while remaining anonymous. Zero Day needed manpower and resources, but they needed them at an arm's length. And it doesn't take the world's greatest AI detective to see that both Clan Kelly and Albion benefited in the aftermath. Unfortunately, this is the most we can get out of the AR reconstruction. But if we could find the mystery officer who was spying through the Spiderbot, maybe they could tell us more. Tracing the Spiderbot's serial number, it was assigned to New Scotland Yard 3 years ago. Perhaps more information about its user or its assignment will be available at the station.
If the police knew who the actual bombers were months ago, why wouldn't they release that information?
The only way to know for sure is to investigate New Scotland Yard.
Auto drive now enabled. You have reached your destination.
Looks like Albion has taken over this station.
And the entire police service. But don't worry, if you're not pleased with your privatized goon squad, just take your business across the street.
I think the people will soon long for the days when the police were the law.
Not to worry, the only difference now is the uniform, assault weapons, and the fact they're motivated by profit over public service. Now, any record or information on the Spider-Bot will be further in.
I thought I told you to leave.
Getting the fuck out of here.
Suspect reported in your area, potentially armed and hostile.
Moving to the hostile's location. Negative. No visual of the suspect.
Stand down. I won't hesitate to shoot
All
you.
units respond. We have a shooter.
In pursuit. I repeat, we are in pursuit.
Ambulance urgently required at our location. Over.
I know you're there.
Control, we're pursuing the suspect.
There we go. I think you just made a new friend. If Albion wants to lock them up, they must be dangerous. And dangerous we can use.
That's correct.
Calling additional units. Control, we have an officer down. Negative. No sign of suspect. Over. I saw something.
Enjoy the headache later.
Control, we're in pursuit. Over.
Can you confirm this is the same Spider-Bot, Bagley?
According to the serial numbers, this matches the piece of Spider-Bot from the Tone bombing site.
Any way to find the last user?
Navigate the Spider-Bot from out of that room. I'll need a direct connection in order to learn more from our bisected friend.
I'm on it.
Control, we have a seriously injured officer.
Pursuing the target. Over.
That opening right there looks like a good exit point. Right, get comfy. This spybot might be broken and missing some of its legs, but it can still jump and fit through vents. That's a good way to get through the station undetected. That's a part of the remote detonator system from Parliament. If the Met, or Albion rather, actually analysed it, they would see it wasn't DedSec's handiwork at all.
Control, we are pursuing the target.
That's Galton's mask. It must have been recovered from Parliament. It might be the only thing left of him now.
Control, we're heading back. Over.
Buggery fuck, would you look at all this junk? You'll have to jump your way across to get to the next vent opening.
Decided they couldn't trust them to do their jobs. Suddenly some corporation could clean up our streets better than the same police force would have for who knows how long. When crime fighting is treated like a business, crime will never go away. That would be bad for business, right? Don't tell me Albion has our best interests at heart, so...
If the police could handle their job, Albion would be awesome. They can't. Code bodies is a perfect example. A bunch of lazy
You're almost there. Make your way through this last vent path.
Got it.
Scanning Spybot and accessing its internal drives. While I'm analysing this data, you should make yourself scarce. Unless you'd like to explain to your new, heavily armed, privatised police force why you've broken into the station.
Sure.
The Spiderbot fragment you found has a satellite-based GPS module that regularly pushed its location to a specific ground station.
There's only one way to find out what's going on. Let's go.
Pushing you the ground station's coordinates.
If anybody ever asks us, let's just tell them that we met in jail. And that's a story that I'm sticking to like a stony faced accomplice. But tonight I need you just give me a sign, just a subtle little glimmer, some suggestion that you'd have me.
Find me a way in, Bagley.
I'm detecting a surveillance network guarding a space under this bridge. If you can patch into it, perhaps you can take a look inside. The GPS history of the Spiderbot we recovered regularly pings these coordinates. Our mystery witness to the real bombers must have come to this lovely, damp location several times.
The perfect place to keep a low profile.
Or to discreetly dump a body into the Thames.
Perimeter secured, over.
Come off it.
I'd say someone's been doing some off-duty policing from this bunker.
Well, if Albion was stomping all over your workplace, you'd find a different place to store your lunch too. And it seems our mystery officer was dedicated.
Very. They must have followed some thread that led them to the tone.
The computer's dusty enough to kill an asthmatic, but there may still be something useful on it.
This is Inspector Caitlin Lau. Well, former inspector now. Since Albion's coup, the Met is no more. The police brass had already buried the evidence anyway. Everything implicating Albion and Clan Kelly in the bombings. But I know Mary Kelly's band of twats were involved, and they're involved in other crimes we can look into. Me and a few good mates are willing to go off book, going after Mary Kelly again. I'll never fucking learn, will I? Inspector Caitlin Lau, video log. Clan Kelly and Albion are teamed up on some deal. I don't have all the details, but it looks to be human trafficking. The European Processing Center is the Albion angle. Since the bombings, they can grab anyone off the street. Call them illegal immigrants, potential DedSec insurgents, whatever. Though we know who the real danger is. So, Clan Kelly gets hold of these people, these immigrants, deportees, victims, really, and they're taking them somewhere. But where and why? It all comes back to the boss lady herself. I knew she was into something, but she wriggled off the hook. There's only one way I can do this. 24/7 surveillance on Mary Kelly. If I'm caught, well, this will be my last entry. But I have to see what she's hiding.
So, our mystery officer was Inspector Caitlin Lau. It sounds like Mary Kelly was her white whale, and her investigation led her to the bombings.
So we may be looking at Albion and Clan Kelly working together. This is bad news.
It seems like Zero Days Web covers all of the unsavory bits of London. Tug on a thread, and it leads back to them. Clan Kelly and Albion included.
A lot of people go missing every day. This is not good at all. We have to fix this.
Inspector Lau mentioned Albion is running their part of the operation out of the EPC. Detectives like us call that a lead.
Check that out. I'm kicking ass left and right. DedSec is just like Sunday school.
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
Thank you, Bagley. I already knew that.
You'll need to get used to Bugs' drivel, but it's proper fun. Fantastic job.
This Albion Clan Kelly business leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And if Caitlin Lau's right, then this little nugget jumps to the front of the queue. We have reason to believe a former DedSec operative may still be alive, but missing inside the EPC.
Angel Lopez, not London-born, but I won't hold that against him, unlike some others.
Looks like Angel got caught up in the immigration roundup, which, ironically,
Auto drive
may be
now.
the reason he escaped 0 days DedSec purge.
Anti-immigrant sentiment has grown in London since the bombings. Albion fuels it. It allows them to send anyone they want to their brutal refugee camp.
We need to find Angel before they discover he's DedSec. This is kind of personal too. But finding his trail might just shed some light on the Albion Clan Kelly connection.
Shit! Well, the good news is he's in the country. No one's taking deportees from the UK. The bad news is he's probably in limbo at the EPC.
I've sent the details to your device and advised our contact at the EPC. They can get you inside.